music.
Very good. Colorful?
Very colorful. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining our conversations today. I have the pleasure to introduce Frans Leenaars. Frans knows more about the travel customer than most of us know probably about our friends. He's led marketing and sales across 10 countries, from Air France to KLM to Disney, and now the TUI Group, where he's reimagining what customer centricity looks like on a global scale. He's smart, he's strategic, and somehow he finds time to run marathons in Norway. There's no excuse for us anymore. Frans, let's get into it and welcome.
Good to be here. Yeah, thanks.
So the TUI Group has 20 million customers. Post-COVID, how has consumer behavior changed from how they plan their travel to what they value?
Yeah, so of course, first after COVID, that was very good for us because everybody had really high need of going out again and traveling. There was a big pent-up demand. And travel, I think I have a bit of a noise. Yeah, it's going now, it's fine. No, travel is growing continuously. Leisure travel, what we're talking about, in fact, has outperformed GDP for 15 or 20 years. And there was... That's better. All right, thank you very much. Good intervention. Yeah. This week, BCG came with a new research, in fact. Traffic or travel and expenditure on leisure travel will triple in the next 15 years. That's because in emerging markets, we get bigger middle classes and with more disposable income, right? Mm-hmm. And then what's interesting for us, hello, good to see you. But what's interesting for us is that it's really about experiences, right? I mean, guys will always love their gadgets, ladies will always like their handbags, right? But we don't want so much stuff. We really want experiences, and that's not just for Gen Z, but that's really for all our segments. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of growth there, and we try to embark on that, and that's also why we come back to that later, KMac, I believe, that how we are really expanding our portfolio, our product portfolio.
Yeah. Very good, very good. Well, you've taken a holistic approach to how you work. Everything from campaign setup to creative production to media activation. Can you walk us through what that workflow looks like today and where Smartly plays a role?
Yeah, so we started 7 years ago working with Smartly. We've taken it really step by step. We have now rolled it out in 12 European markets, and we really follow the whole workflow from creative production to audience targeting, to campaign setup, to reporting and optimization. We've mainly been using it for performance campaigns, in fact, and what we're now going to do is try to also use it more for mid and for upper funnel, for more brand campaigns. So we take existing brand assets and then we reimagine them, in fact, with Smartly for new audiences to support new products or different RTBs, in fact. So we will continue to do the performance work we're doing with you guys, but we will also now test more on the brand side. For instance, here in the UK, we have a flex and choice campaign, brand campaign coming up, and now we're gonna basically reuse that and then use Smartly for that to reach all these media channels. Yeah.
Can you share a little bit more about that use case, the UK use case?
Yeah, it's actually not just a UK use case, but we are in the UK. Of course, we've been in UK people here. So what we're doing is we've always been using, let's say, our general creative campaigns, mm-hmm. but only really geared at performance. And we really want to now take a more full funnel approach. Really also to get into the head and into the heart, in fact, of consumers, become also relevant for new audiences. And that's why we're going to repurpose some of those assets and do that with Smartly, in fact. Yeah. So we're really excited about that. We're testing it. I mean, I see you smiling, Patrice. But indeed, we're testing it as we speak, and this will go live soon. Yeah.
Very good. Yeah. Very good. As you mentioned, Frans, the TUI Group and Smartly have been partners for over 7 years.
Correct.
We've done a lot together. Thank you for your partnership, truly. For the people in the audience today that are here, that are on the hook to drive more efficiency, to increase team productivity, and to deliver intelligent creative. What advice do you have for them?
I could easily say to work with you guys, of course. that would be a little bit too easy. That would be a bit too easy. No, I think, and I'm not claiming that we do everything perfectly. Absolutely not. We are in a big transformation. We are bringing new products on the market. We try to change the image or the perception consumers have of us. So we need to use all our media channels to really get that right. And that's why I'm talking about a full funnel approach, that we really gonna try to bring a different message, what TUI is about. And it's maybe good that I mentioned that, because of course, you know us here in the UK, but we have different heritage in different markets. So it's the TUI, yes, the brand looks the same, but it's not everywhere exactly the same. In some markets, our portfolio is broader, so we will be focusing on seat only, as we call it, so flights, in fact, we call it seat only, or room only, or more experiences, actually. We have also, you can also buy experiences in the UK with us, for instance. It's not just that you have to travel abroad with us. Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
We only have a couple minutes left before we get into our last question.
Okay.
You said you ran a bunch of marathons. How many marathons did you run?
I have run full marathons, I say 6, of which 2 in New York, which is an amazing experience. I did Amsterdam, I did Berlin. Berlin is also fantastic, I should say. And I've been running more half marathons lately. I think it's a bit better for the body, and it takes a bit less preparation.
The training, yeah. The training takes time.
But I love it. And I mean, I know you're from Chicago.
Yeah. Yes.
But New York is amazing.
Well, we welcome you to Chicago to run the Chicago.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
So for our last question, looking ahead, there's a lot of big opportunities out there over the next year for marketers. What's big for you?
Yeah, I think we need to speak about AI, no? Mm-hmm. I mean, it's yes, it's a buzzword, it's everywhere, but it's changing our lives completely. I would like to say that in customer service, we've done a lot with it and really successfully, really identifying root causes of issues with customers, making the work for our counselors much easier. So that's really, really very proven use cases. On the marketing creative side, I have to say that we have to be a bit careful in travel, because it's really important that you portray the authentic image, right? You want to see your hotel room. You don't want to just any nice AI-generated message. So it's really important that you mix the true authentic images. But then, of course, you can make variations, you can change backgrounds, etc. And you can, of course, also work a lot with text. And I think the biggest challenge, or the thing that keeps me most awake at night, is actually future of search. Really, how is that changing? How do we create visibility? How do we remain visibility? It's changing rapidly. We're trying to keep up with it, but it's a lot of change out there, and we need to be ready for that. And we need to make sure that our, in my case, our brand, but that all our brands are visible and relevant. Yeah.
Yeah. AI. It's the year. It's the year of AI, and we're absolutely thrilled to have your partnership. Thank you for leaning in. Thank you for joining us on this conversation today, and we look forward to what the full funnel AI strategy is going to look like.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
And thank you also for your partnership. You've been amazing for us. All my team tells me that, so really, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.